David Sutta started the day down in the Keys and has been moving his way north. He's made some friends along the way. He's with one of them now in Palmetto Bay. Where are you, David?
We are on 144th US 1. This is Papa Rico's, an establishment that's been around in this neighborhood for many decades. Anybody in this area is very familiar with it, and I'm with Karen Flynn. Karen, we were sitting here next to you having dinner, and when you realized we were reporting tonight, you started telling us a little bit about your story. And I said we've got to put you on TV and share what you've been through the last few days. First off, let's talk about your home. Your home is in Key Largo, and you're a little concerned tonight.
Very concerned because we had to leave that and we had to come up here and evacuate a bunch of horses, and so we've been working on that all day.
Yeah, the horses is the other side of this story that just amazes me. And I think we had this conversation in our newsroom, when they were evacuating all the people. What about the animals, the horses, the cows, all that stuff? And we were sort of like, we don't have time necessarily, that we had to rush to get the people to the shelters. But yes, these animals need shelter.
For sure.
You had 39 horses to take care of?
39 horses. We had 20 that left on Wednesday night. We wanted to ship them in the night because it's a little bit cooler to get them out of here, just in case they got stuck on the highway, because it's get very, very hot in those trailers, and it's not good for them. So we sent them out at night, and they shipped out.
They're in North Carolina now?
Now they're in Tryon, North Carolina, hoping that nothing goes there.
Right, right.
And then we shipped about 18 today. A couple of my friends had some horses that we shipped out to Tropical Park, and then about 5 older ones that we can't ship, so they can't move, so they're going to stay at the farm.
Now, I wasn't aware of this. Tropical Park is a horse shelter?
Yes, it's a hurricane shelter for horses, and actually after Hurricane Andrew, it was a triage place, so if you had horses that were hurt or they were loose, I mean, we went about getting a lot of loose horses after Hurricane Andrew and evacuating them from the places they were at and putting them into Tropical Park.
Gotcha. I want to show folks some video here. We're going to have to do some old school stuff here. Basically, you sent me a video here, and I'm going to play it on my phone, and Mitch is going to try and zoom in on that, I guess, as best as we can here. Explain what this is.
That's actually Brookledge Van Transport was taking 20 of the horses that we had to Tryon, North Carolina, to get them out of the weather, and this was on Wednesday night. They all shipped out of here, and they got to their places, and they're in great weather now, so
Right.
So it worked out. And then I had actually one that shipped to New York the day before, because it's got to compete next Sunday in New York, so it shipped out a little early.
You can't just let horses out in the wild to weather a storm, can you?
There's people that do that. I don't advise it. I know there was a lot of horses that ended up in bad situations in Hurricane Andrew. I actually worked for HART, which was Hurricane Andrew Relief Team, for the horses after Andrew happened, and one of them we went to rescue, and something had gone into its chest, and it was not a great sight. And sometimes when they're out in the elements like that, I mean, things that fly around, the debris, whatever, it can just cut them, or, you could see one side of its chest from the other side. It was pretty traumatic. And they were both loose, and I had caught them, and somebody came and picked them up and took them to Tropical Park, and the vets were there to take care of them afterwards. So Pablo runs Tropical Park, and he does a great job. He gets the horses in where they need to be and tells everybody where to go and gets everybody settled. So
amazing. And so you'll be back at Tropical Park tomorrow in the morning, right?
Tomorrow morning, yes. We've got to go back, top off waters, and hay. They said as long as they were allowing people on the road, they were going to let us come in and at least top off the waters and stuff, because then we have no access to them until after the storm is over.
Gotcha. I know a lot of people here in South Florida are looking at the track right now. They've been watching it all day, move further and further to the west coast of Florida, and there's sort of this we're not in the clear. Everyone who went through Andrew knows that there's always that last second something that happens, it seems. But there's sort of a sense of relief. I don't know if you're feeling that tonight. Are you feeling it?
I am, but it's kind of bittersweet. I'm up here, so I feel better about being here, but then I worry about what's going on in Key Largo, that I'm going to have my boat floating away, and a lot of damage down there. So I'm just hoping that everything goes well for them as well in the Keys.
Gotcha. Karen, I know you've had a very long week, and I convinced you to come on the air with us, and you were not very happy about it, but I really do appreciate it.
No problem.
And I hope that it works out well for you. Before we send it back to you guys at the station, Ali, you mind talking with us for just a moment? Ali is the owner here, and I'm going to stand up so that we can talk. Karen, you can sit there. It's okay. We'll move out of the way here. Is this okay for you, Mitch? Ali, you've been here for 27 years.
Yes.
I was coming up from Florida City. You were the first restaurant I saw open. Besides the Chinese restaurants, we have to give a shout out to the Chinese restaurants. They're open on Christmas Day and Hurricane Irma Day, right?
Yes.
But you were open. You had a packed restaurant here.
Everybody tell me the same thing because nobody open. I'm glad I hear that because I'm here always to serve my good customer for especially this situation.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of officers. This is a community place.
Yes.
This is where people come in Palmetto Bay to relax, and you sort of gave them that tonight, I think.
Yeah, I do my best. You know, I'm so glad I did that. Really, I'm really happy.
Awesome. And then, are you going to be open tomorrow? Is the big question.
I'm thinking about it. Maybe. I'm not sure yet.
We'll have to wait and see, right?
Of course. I have to see my employee. You know, they're comfortable. If I don't want to pressure on him. If they're okay, I'm okay with that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the amazing meatballs tonight.
No problem.
My wife's going to be upset a little bit about that, but hurricane coverage, we got to stay going.
I'm glad. Thank you very much.
Gotcha. So that's the story down here. I mean, we've just seen such great things going on. Before we came here, we were down south. There was the Pinecrest Bakery, which is called Pinecrest, but it was actually in Cutler Bay, Pinecrest Bakery, and they were handing out all their pastelitos. They're getting rid of everything that was going to go bad, and they're giving it away for free. And so everyone was coming through there, between the people, the officers that were on duty tonight on their Alpha or the Bravo shift, to just some folks trying to find something last minute. And you're seeing this even at the gas station, the last gas station that we saw open. People were just being very nice and sort of just working through this. I know there's a lot of anxiety, but it seems like everyone's working together, and that's really great. And so we can hope that the good news keeps pouring in, at least for the east coast of Florida. I'm sure we're all watching that very closely.
And also, David, I'd like to travel with you because it's hard to keep track of where you are. You've had quite the day, but you just meet these amazing people everywhere you go all along the way.
It's been spectacular, and even in the Keys, we met some great people. We should talk about the Keys that are under the gun tonight. In Key West, we were in the La Concha hotel where we were staying, and everyone was coming in. The hotel is actually sold out tonight, tomorrow, and Sunday. And we were giving up our rooms because we were coming back to the mainland. We didn't think it was safe down there. The locals were going in there, and they were relieved that they had a place to stay because it's elevated, it's concrete block. It's probably the best location you could pick for Key West. One of the guys I was speaking with, I'm like, why didn't you leave? And he's like, the problem is not the storm, it's what happens after. He's not going to be able to get to his house. He's worried that if you have a bridge, one of the 42 bridges have a problem, you're not going to be able to get back for weeks, maybe even months. That's not something he's willing to deal with. So he'd rather just stick it out down there. Of course, they have limited resources. It would be an airlift and a boat lift to get any supplies down there, which could be a major problem.